and welcome back to the 7th episode of Roadside Refreshments, the show where we review everything you can drink while driving. I'm Corvus. I always forget my name. I'm Ficus, and this is
Corvus.
And we're back today to review this monster of a beverage with 500 calories in this tiny little bottle. I'm kidding. It's 325, but
That's so
yes, it has like 100 grams of sugar. It's called the Big Blue. It's straight from Texas. They have a more popular brand called the Big Red, but we started with blue because I like the color blue.
Yes.
Let's get right to it today. What are your expectations for? Before we start, we usually have a little history section, a little some information about the company, but we just moved to Jacksonville. And we literally did zero research on this company. All I know is that they're from Texas and that they have another beverage called the Big Red. So we're just gonna jump right into this. What are your expectations for this blue monstrosity?
My expectations are low to mid 50s. I don't expect much of this as far as taste goes. Being able to evaluate the bottle now. Packaging looks like standard American bottle.
Standard American. Well, we'll get to the bottle. Do you think you'll like this? Expectations?
I think I'll be okay with it. I don't think I'll want it again. No.
You don't think this will become a regular beverage that you drink, a regular drink, a regular soda?
The taste of Coco Solo.
Okay.
That was the best subversion of expectations. I don't think this will be bad.
Alright. Coco Solo reviewed in episode 2, I think, so go check that out. My expectations for this, I think that it's going to taste very blueberry or very raspberry, and it's going to be very, 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 very sugary. I imagine that we're going to crack this open and it's gonna stink like the garbage coming out of a sugar factory.
Oh, so basically Materva, but 100 times.
But worse than that, yeah. This is like, it looks like a liquid Jolly Rancher. I expect this to be quite disgusting.
Yeah, I'm expecting this to be at least slightly on the sour side.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, if it's raspberry, it's going to be a bit sour.
Okay. So let's give our what do you expect the beverage to get at the end? Oh, since we're still on our early episodes, what we do is that we give the beverage a review, and then after that we give it a final score, and it ends up getting a final grade out of 100. So what do you think this will end up getting?
So I think it'll get around 50 to 55, somewhere within that range.
Ooh, that's
just basically average.
Oh, wow, okay.
Nothing too great.
3 stars out of 5 or so. You know what? I think that I'm in the same range. I don't think I'm gonna like this too much. I think it's gonna be too sugary for my taste.
Mm-hmm.
But let's get started with the actual review. So let's start with the packaging. That's step number 1. Thing number 1 that we part number 1. The packaging actually looks like it's straight out of 2005. It looks pretty bad. There's barely any color play. It looks like it just looks pretty cheap and boring.
Yes, I will agree with you on that one. I think Iron Brew, the last one we did, wasn't that great, but it was at least more.
No. You're doing a disservice to Iron Brew. The people who designed the Iron Brew bottle actually put their heart and soul into it. It's a perfect color combination. It's minimalist. It's simple. The bottle had like decorations carved into it. It was a very well designed bottle. This looks like the cheapest, like, bargain bin, like, I don't want to put any effort into how this looks bottle.
I guess. Fine, I'll give you that. At least Iron Brew put good marketing in.
For sure. Because this looks like crap. It's literally, let's bring it a little closer.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's literally just Big Blue twice, and then the nutritional label in tiny, tiny little letters so you don't see how bad this is for you. And that's it. There's no detailing on the plastic. I guess the bottle shape is a little different. It is more liquid than you usually get in a bottle like this, in a bottle of soda like this, but Other than that,
I think it's somewhere how many ounces. It's 20 fluid ounces.
yeah, usually it's 16, right?
Yeah, 1.25 pints.
Okay.
So, everything's bigger in Texas.
I guess so. Let's move on to what do we used to call this? Part 2?
I don't know. what
Thing
you call
2?
it. It's been a few weeks since we did last episode.
Yeah.
I mean, a month at least, I think.
At least a month since we actually recorded one. I know we released one like last week, but section 2, which is color. I'm actually going to say that I love sodas that are colored this way, this like dark blue. To me, it's very appetizing. I like anything that's blue colored. That's why I picked this out. So that's probably going to end up getting some points from me, but what do you think?
That color's fine. I mean,
Does this look refreshing to you?
it looks like sugary goodness, sugary garbage.
Sugary garbage.
It looks fine. Nothing. Blue sticks out to you. Blue does nothing for me.
Blue is the color of the soul.
Oh. That's okay. I you know what score I'm gonna give it, but we'll get there later.
Okay. So that brings us to the
Smell,
opening
right?
of the bottle. Yes, we're gonna cover smell
Put closer
now.
so we
Ooh,
can hear the crackles.
We're using the mic for the first time, so you can actually hear. Can you hear that?
I hope they can hear the business.
Audience, can you hear that? The ASMR bubbling?
Oh.
You probably can. Anyways, let's give it a sniff.
Oh yes, please. It's my favorite part. Don't tell me anything though before I sniff. Okay, pass it over.
There's not much to tell.
Oh yeah, actually, it's really faint.
It barely smells like anything.
I was expecting Matera levels. There's like just
Yeah.
like throwing itself at you.
Yeah,
This is like it's like barely there.
I thought this was gonna taste like somebody burned a bunch of sugar on the stove.
Wait, is this a cream soda? It smells more like a cream soda.
It does smell like a cream soda. I don't know.
You just picked up the bottle.
I just picked out the bottle. It doesn't say what flavor it is. This barely smells like anything.
I should have done research beforehand.
I mean, it isn't
Otherwise,
wine.
you
I don't
could-
think you're supposed to be smelling soda, so maybe that's just our fault. But every soda we've smelled in the past episodes, it smelled like something at least. This one, it doesn't smell like anything.
Yeah, it's very faint.
Okay, so let's move on to the big part, actually tasting this.
See over? I want to do it next to the mic.
Ooh.
There we go.
Okay, ching ching.
Oh yeah, that's true.
For the audience. Alright, left hand.
Oh yeah, looking at the eyes.
Left hand making eye contact.
Oh, it's definitely a cream soda.
My god. What is it with us and mild cream sodas on the show? It's
It's a cream soda. Tastes nothing like raspberry, nothing like blueberry, in my opinion, anyways. Not at all what I was expecting.
it's like a mild cream soda with some blue food coloring.
That's a perfect description, by the way.
Yeah, it's very mild. For how much sugar this has, I was expecting a lot more flavor.
Yeah, it's
80 grams of sugar. 80.
It's not worth the sugar. It's not.
That's like 15 grams more than what the FDA tells you to drink, tells you to have daily. You do not feel that. This tastes it tastes like a mild cream soda.
Yeah, like, I don't even know why someone would drink this like recreationally.
It's not refreshing.
No, it doesn't feel. Sprite really does feel refreshing to me.
Yeah, well, that's your go-to soda. This does not taste good. It tastes very, very generic. It tastes like, you know, when you go to Target or Walmart and they have the off-brand cream soda. It's not A&W or whatever. It's just like check. It kind of tastes like that. It's just like some crappy cream soda. This does not taste good at all.
Check is when Texas, isn't it?
Whatever. I don't care. I thought it was Target.
Target. I know Target in general is like Marketplace. I think is a general brand or in-store brand.
I don't know. all these places should go to hell.
Oh.
Providing cheap food.
Okay.
It's not gross. It's just I wouldn't. I've had better tasting cream soda, and this just it's too unhealthy to drink regularly, and it doesn't taste special enough for me to splurge on
It really doesn't. How would you rate the texture?
We're not in the rating yet.
Oh, sorry. Well, how would you describe the texture?
Well, yeah. Let's move on to our last section, which is texture. What we usually mean by texture, I have to describe this in every video because texture really makes no sense when we're talking about soda. But what we just mean is that it's carbonation. We're talking about the carbonation, and sometimes the beverages come with like stuff inside it.
So the Carvel's basil seed with honey had basil seeds.
It had literal black seeds all over the place.
Which was texturally very interesting. I recommend if you like seeds. Or chia seeds.
Don't listen to him. Just check out that episode and give us a like. That'll do more for us than telling them to go get a bottle of Caravel basil seed. Where the hell are you gonna get Caravel with basil seed?
Oriental Mart.
The Oriental Mart. Now we're gonna get comments about you being a racist because you called it Oriental. The place is actually called Lucky Oriental Mart. Anyways, let's move on to texture. Sorry, we're already on texture. Yeah, so this one, the only thing we can comment on is the carbonation, and it's not too carbonated. I usually like a lot of carbonation. It's okay.
Lightly carbonated, and I don't think it's a situation we have with Iron Brew where I think that was just a bad bottle.
And it's gonna get some points off for that.
Yeah.
I hope you're listening. What company is this? Big Red from Austin, Texas. I heard that the North Koreans wanted to bomb your little town, and now I know why. Okay, let's get on to the actual ratings. We'll start from the top on packaging. I'll go first because I'm very disappointed. This bottle is awful. No effort, zero effort. It looks like they've been using the same logo. Oh, I hate you, YouTube. It looks like they've been using the same logo for the past 20 years. It's black, some ugly gradient, zero effort. I'm gonna give it a 2.
Oh, okay. I was thinking it was uninspired. Nothing particularly unique. I was gonna give it a 4.
Okay, that's 6. Okay, now to color. The color I actually really like. 2 thumbs up for me. I'm gonna give it a. If it was any other thing, I would gravitate to anything that has this color. So I'm just gonna give it a. I'm gonna give it a very positive grade. I'm gonna give it an 8 for the color.
An 8. Okay.
If I see something that has this color on the shelf, you know I'm picking it up.
To me, the color is part of the packaging. Like some of that's gonna bleed through, and as I previously mentioned, I don't really care about the color. I'm giving this the same ones before. I'm gonna give it a 4.
This looks like what Obi-Wan Kenobi is drinking at that bar with the guy who sells him death sticks. It looks like a Star Wars beverage color. That's why I like crap that's this colored. It looks sci-fi to me. Anyways, what did I rate it? Yeah, 8. What did you give it?
4.
4.
So 12 plus 6.
12 plus 6, that's 18.
Yep.
Let's move on to smell. I almost forgot there. Smell. The smell, it's completely neutral. It didn't smell like anything.
Yeah, it's very faint. Extremely faint.
You could kind of tell that it might taste like cream soda.
Yeah, I brought it up, like, oh, is this cream soda? Like,
it's making me very gassy, too. Yeah. It doesn't smell too good. It doesn't smell too bad. It barely smells like anything.
There.
I'm going to give it a 4.
Oh. I feel like I'm not being really great with the reviews this time around. I'll give it a 4 as well. It's just average or below average all around for me so far.
Yeah, it's a very whatever drink.
Yeah, Yeah, continue. I'm gonna reserve my thoughts for later.
Okay. Where are we at?
Taste.
Taste. Sorry. Moving on to taste. It's very, very mediocre. I imagine it's supposed to taste like a mild cream soda. I've had better cream soda. The Australian cream soda. I forget what brand that is. That tastes amazing. I like A&W's cream soda. I know people say that butterbeer is like its own thing, but that's basically like a cream soda, and it tastes a lot better than this. If they were trying to do a cream soda, they failed miserably.
Which Oxy drink are you referring to? Is that one?
It's the one that comes in a little bottle where you have to crack it open. Where it has like a little tab, like a champagne bottle almost.
It wasn't on the show, was it?
No, not yet.
Oh,
Not
okay.
yet. I think it's called Blunderbuss.
Okay, I haven't had that one yet.
Jose recommended it to us.
Okay.
We had the root beer. They have root beer and they have cream soda.
Okay.
And the root beer tastes amazing, and so does the cream soda. That brand is really good. Anyways, yeah, the flavor for this is it's not abysmal. It's not terrible. It's just whatever. It's not worth how unhealthy it is. This is not a treat. This is like something you accidentally purchase and then you regret having to drink.
Oh, the story of your life.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it a 3.
Honestly, I'll give it a 1.
Oh wow.
I didn't care for this at all.
Wow.
Okay, continue.
Okay, so far we're at 30 points. I think that's our lowest
Is that our lowest?
points so far. I mean, we still need to get to carbonation, but it's not going to get too many points on from me on that.
No, there's another eye. What's the lowest one? Do you remember off the top of your head?
I think the lowest one was something like 46.
Oh.
So this Big Blue, you might get the honor of being our lowest rated drink.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah. I know what I'm going to give it for carbonation, and that's another 3, because it was like I really like the beverage to be just full and bubbly and to assault my tongue with 1,000 little bubble soldiers. This looks like they were all dying in there. You can barely taste the carbonation in this.
I'll give it a 3 as well. I don't particularly care for like that feeling in my mouth while I was drinking it.
There's something about carbonation that's it's very refreshing when you feel all the bubbles. It's almost like cleansing or something.
Yeah, this might as well just be like flat, and I get the same enjoyment out of it.
It might as well be packaged with a big Kool-Aid man in the front and sold as a blueberry punch or something.
Hey, it's flavorless almost too.
And why do I keep drinking? It's so gross.
I have no idea. I stopped a while ago.
Okay. So final rating is, what is the final rating? I know it's on the screen, but I don't have the screen right now. So tell me, where are we at? 3 plus 3, 3 plus 1? Is that what you gave it?
I give it a 3.
So 6 plus
30.
36. Our lowest rated drink.
And it does not deserve the woo.
It does not deserve the woo. This is going straight down the drain afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, horrible. This is terrible. This is disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh, it has caffeine at least.
Oh, there you go. A little bonus.
60 milligrams of caffeine.
Oh, great.
So that's how you get the kids addicted. Not just the sugar, but the caffeine too.
Yeah, so official final thoughts?
Final thoughts. Avoid, for sure. There's better cream soda, and there's better blue colored soda. If you want something that's blue and that actually tastes good, go for, I think it's called Frosty. It has like the logo is like Old Man Winter, and it's a blue bottle, and it's a glass bottle. It's a little classier, it's a little fancier, a little more old school. It tastes better, and you get the nice little cap at the end you can put in a box or something.
Yeah.
This is like cheap crap for sugar addicts, I guess.
Yeah, so my final thoughts, in the past, like I've given drinks I didn't like a past recommendation because of novelty.
Mm-hmm.
This is nothing novel about it.
Except for the blue color.
That's kind of
strange.
Which for me, no. For me, it's like I don't give a fuck.
You can't use that word.
It's the second time I used it anyways.
Now I have to go back and like check for where you use the F word, because YouTube doesn't like it's gonna mess up our algorithm thing.
Any case, this is so like uninspired, unoriginal. I wouldn't even bother recommending it. It's just avoid it. No, I agree with you on that one.
Yeah,
There's no reason to buy this.
we stumbled upon this in a Georgian gas station,
Yeah.
and I plucked it out, and I was like, "Ooh, I want to try this." And having tried it, I don't want to try this ever again. So that's our final thoughts on Big Blue from Austin, Texas, made by the Big Red Company. Change your formula or go to hell. And that has been our episode 7 of Roadside Refreshments, where we review everything you can drink while driving. I'm Corvus. Why do I always mess this up?
I'm waiting.
And you're Corvus.
Yes, I am.
And this has been a waste of our time. We'll see you in the next episode with hopefully something a lot tastier.
Yes, and hopefully better setting too.
So, as always, God's bless America, and we'll see you next time.
Please don't add that on the video.